Hey guys, Andy McCann here with CrossFit Garage, where coaching is king and routine is your enemy. I know it's been a very long time since I've made any of these videos, but I saw some stuff and I thought I'd point it out and help everyone that's kind of newish know why we do some of the what we do inside of Wodify. So this one's particularly on our system Wodify, so you can actually use this on your phone, and I look at this all the time, so it's kind of fun. So if you notice, let's look at the kind of this top rowing right here. So you'll see, like Eric Richards says he did a 1x1 at 255, but then he put a note 265 failed 3 times, right? At least I think that's what that means. And then Tim Moy 235 failed at 245. So this is good. So adding these notes allows him to know where he possibly could go next time, right? So it's a beautiful thing to add this. So Matt, hey, not feeling it today. That's a good one too, right? Down here, Emily says failed at 225. So you notice everyone's got a 10-pound gap in there. Potentially, they could next time they know, hey, I may be able to do 120 rather than 125, right? Maybe that's what I should shoot for. So adding in where you failed is actually not failure. It's notes to yourself to know how to grow. So something that I do, and you'll see this right here, is I'll put on a 1 or the half-pound plates so that my numbers are just always a little bit up or down. And that way, like in this case, if you hover over the star, you can see for me, I had a 91-pound PR, which means probably the first time I did this, I don't know if I have my notes in there. I have to go and look, but I wasn't feeling it or something. So you can actually see on the coaching board some of your old numbers. So let me pause and show you that. Yeah, so if I go over here on the coach board and I hover over, I can see that, yeah, last time, and did I put any notes? So I didn't put any notes to myself, so probably not great. So I don't know what I did, but I did well, actually, it was a 4x1 rather than 4 sets of 1. I had to continue to do rather than just 1 set. So does that matter? I don't know. I was probably being lazy or something. So it was a year ago-ish. I can't think of anything that I was broken on. But my main point was post notes to yourself. So like, let's see if I've got the power. See if anybody posted some notes. Yeah, so this is good stuff. So Jake wrote a note to himself, hey, I did it unbroken. So how does he go better or faster next time? Well, he already knows he didn't break anything up. So it's going to be maximizing his in-between times, right? So moving from element to element, maybe get his bar closer, maybe put his ab mat closer, right? So he has less room to increase. So he's hitting a kind of a maximum on movement. It's going to be fitness and maybe some setup, right? So James put some notes in here. He did 5, then he did 3 and 2 and 4 and 1. So that's good to know. Jamie put a note in here. He did 5, 4, and 1. Actually, that's kind of funny. They almost about the same. So this tells him what he could do differently. And was it his hands? Could he have chalked? Maybe some other notes. Let's see. Aaron put down here, just happy I could complete it. Nice. So he said he failed several attempts on the muscle ups, probably in, let's see if it does it pick it up, in practice. It's sort of want to pick it up. There he goes. So he failed a few of them in the second and third round, and that's totally fine, right? So you just work on those guys. So these are notes that are great to see for yourself. Eric did it RX, but he did, so it was for the muscle ups. He did the heavier weight, and the GHG is totally fine. So he mixed them up, but it's letting him know where he stood for mixing this up. Chance, wow, look at that time right there. He should put a note in there, 347. He didn't even breathe. I mean, this picture of him doesn't even make sense because at 347, he probably held his breath and just finished it. So the more notes you add, the better it is for helping yourself grow and when these workouts come up again, and they will come up again. So anyway, you can kind of go through it. I like to look at these and see how you guys did. I specifically look for stuff that hasn't happened before, or something that was brand new, or somebody doing like the GHD, or I got my first bar muscle up, or something like that, and I'll try to make a comment on them. So I'm looking at these and trying to figure out, well, as I said, I hit a note to somebody and they were like, hey, can you help me on muscle ups? Yeah, sure. So between classes, we've been working on that. Anyway, so make notes to yourself inside of the workout. And the way you would do that is, so let me get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? There we go. Nope, it wants to come back. So I could put in this clean pull 216, and I could just write a note right here. Felt good. That's not really a great note, but I could say go heavier next time, right? So that's probably a better note. On the I've got the power. Oh, I did put notes in there. It just didn't come up. There you go. I did ring muscle ups. I didn't do as many, but I did 3, 5, 4, 3. So it was not exactly the prescription. I did a little overboard because I did ring muscle ups, but so I was a little slower, so it comes up. Clean pull, so forth. You can add notes in here, and it helps you out. So anyway, use wodify, use the power that it's got inside of it to help you grow. The coaches will be looking at these too. I know I look at it every night. A couple of them look at it every night. Typically, the coach for your class will go back and look, or maybe make a note here and there. It's also fun to type notes back and forth. Somebody called me out for a 1-pound PR, but it turned out it was a 91-pound PR. So it's just some fun banter as well. All right, guys, that's how to use wodify to your advantage.